The NRA has a PR disaster on its hands, and it's not just because everybody is now hip to the fact they're standing in the way of a gun that could save lives. It's because the gun rights movement increasingly looks like this. Yeah, you see that photo? Those two fine chaps recently walked into a Texas Chipotle in search of a burrito and the chance to show off their love of the Second Amendment. Of course, it makes it hard for everyone else to enjoy their burritos when there's dudes with enormous rifles at the next table. And this isn't just a one-off thing. It's part of a strategy increasingly at the forefront of the gun rights movement called the open carry movement. Folks who believe the Second Amendment protects the right to carry whatever gun you want, wherever you want, whenever you want. These activists want to normalize the idea of giant guns in everyday settings. So they make a point of exploiting lax gun laws around the country to show those guns off, sometimes with Slurpees. And it's not just in places like Chipotle's and McDonald's. In Georgia, parents stopped a Little League game because, according to one parent, a man was walking around saying, "I've got a gun and there's nothing you can do about it," trying to frighten people. Nearly 24 people called the police about the man, but authorities said they could neither arrest him nor ask him to leave the park because, in fact, Georgia's new gun law says if you want to brandish a gun at a kid's baseball game, that's your legal right. In Fort Worth, Texas, police were called after open carry activists showed off their weapons at a Jack in the Box.
Everyone was nice at the Jack in the Box. We ordered, we received our food, we walked back out.
But by email, police told us Jack in the Box employees were so scared they hid in a cooler when the armed men went back outside.
You got that thing, guys walk in with guns, they order burgers, they say, "Hey, cool, oh, awesome, that's just my gun." They go out. The people who serve them burgers are so terrified they go into the freezer and call the police. So here's the thing. The greatest asset that those who want greater gun safety and saner gun laws and reasonable interpretations of the Second Amendment, the greatest asset they have right now, frankly, are these guys. Because it turns out that when you actually demonstrate the logical consequences of the laws the NRA is pushing for, people aren't so psyched about having to eat their burger or watch their kid play Little League with some yahoo brandishing a long gun a few feet away. Chipotle and Jack in the Box have now joined Starbucks in declaring guns unwelcome at their stores, and the open carry movement is recognizing its tactics are backfiring. Open Carry Texas today announced it would immediately cease taking long guns into corporate businesses unless invited. Founder CJ Grisham is even vowing to stop calling women from the gun control group Moms Demand Action, quote, thugs with jugs, telling Mother Jones he's moved on from that sort of language. Good start, buddy. Good start.